And I always love to welcome guests here on the G&T Breakfast Show, and very pleased to announce that we've got Chris Wolsely joining us this morning from the Wolfe Inn, Wolfe's Castle. A very good morning to you.
Morning, Gina. How are you?
We are very, very good, and we're very good because we're going to be talking food with you very soon. And Tom and I love food.
Good.
Before we jump into the weekend, though, you've had quite the week in the run-up to your big breakfast on Saturday. Just the other day, you were, but by royal appointment, another interest that you have, Frio, is now. Give me the full title there, Chris, for the Frio product.
So we've won the King's Award for export. So produce that we make in Wolfe's Castle here on the farm, just a mile or so away from the Wolfe. It's insulin cooling units, and they're exported to 72 countries across the world. So we've been recognised by the King, and just amazing.
Wow. And before that, you sat in the Wolfe Inn, award-winning best pub in Pembrokeshire, the Croeso Award.
We did, yes. It's been a bit of a 10 days. So yeah, we were nominated for the Croeso Awards, and we picked up best pub in Pembrokeshire, which is just amazing. And it's a credit to everybody here, all the staff and all of our suppliers. It's just fantastic to be recognised.
Yeah, and you're going to be welcoming everybody to join you at your award-winning pub this Saturday for a very special event.
We are, yes. We're hosting the big breakfast in aid of Prostate Cymru. So we're inviting everybody along to come and join us for a fantastic breakfast.
There's no better way of getting round the table with a bit of food and talking about what is quite a serious matter, but in a light-hearted way, surrounded by food. And of course, there's good food on the plate there at the Wolfe Inn.
There is, yeah. No, we've got a lot of our suppliers, including Prendergast Butchers and Castle Howell, and a lot of the local suppliers, Rock and Dough, have very generously donated produce for us to use in the breakfast morning to make sure we make as much money as possible. And it's a very serious thing to have to talk about. But I mean, hopefully on the morning, there's a couple of guys here who can give some advice, and everybody can have a chat, and it's the awareness. That's what we're raising money for, is to help with the awareness programme across Pembrokeshire and Wales. It's such a horrific disease, illness, but I mean, if detection early, the treatment is there, and the recovery rate is massive. So it's all about the awareness. People need to know the signs and what to look for, and how to get treatment. So that's what we're raising money for. So it's hopefully we'll come along, have an amazing breakfast, and have a chat with everybody.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It's not the first time that you've held a big breakfast in aid of Prostate Cymru.
No, this is the third time. So the in November, Prostate Cymru encourages everybody to hold a breakfast. It can be at home, with just a couple of friends, or it can be in a hall or a pub or anywhere, to try and raise awareness and also raise some funds that'll help with the awareness going forward. So no, this is our third year now, and hopefully our biggest. So we just hope everybody can come and join us for an amazing breakfast on Saturday morning.
And as well as the breakfast, we were talking off air, you have got a fabulous raffle also, with some amazing prizes. Let us know a bit more about that.
We do, yeah. We've had some very generous donations from, we've got a coffee machine, we've got a ton of logs that's been donated by Matty Miles. We've got some wine from Templeton. We've got loads of things, but I think our most popular raffle prize hopefully will be it's a tour up at the Hawkstone Brewery, which has kindly been donated by Mr. Jeremy Clarkson. So 2 people can go up and have a tour around the brewery and see how the beer that we sell here, that's very popular, is made. So that should hopefully be a real big draw for everybody, and an amazing prize, I think.
Yeah, there's a few little similarities between what you do on your farm and Jeremy Clarkson. That I'm thinking out loud. You've got a farm, but there's also A and B and C and D. What's it been like watching? I imagine that you've watched the farm with Jeremy Clarkson and looking. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, that's why we did that. How many similarities are there between you and Jeremy Clarkson?
It's well, people say when I've got my green coat on, I look like him as well. So, but no, it's I think it's just being, entrepreneur is what you've got to do, and try and support local, because that's what my ethos has always been, support local. Try and create local jobs, and it goes across obviously the butchers, the Wolfe and Frio. It is all about the local community and local produce. So the more we can support ourselves in Pembrokeshire, I think that's the way forward, is to try and keep things local, look after local businesses, local companies. And I think that's the message that Jeremy's trying to get across as well, is to support British, support local. Mm-hmm. So I sometimes I look at watch the program, I think, I've been there, I've done that.
Anna King is watching this over on Facebook at the moment. She goes, "Sounds lush, making me hungry." What is it that we can expect on the plate on Saturday morning?
So we've got a traditional breakfast which we're going to be offering. So we've got local eggs, which have come from Wharton East, and we've also got our sausages and our bacon from Prendergast Butchers. So those are award-winning sausages, which are going to be on the plate, and some amazing bacon as well. We've got some of our maple cured bacon, and our so it's going to be fantastic. We've got some nice tomatoes. We've got nice mushrooms. So it's just going to be a really nice meal, all rounded off with a nice cup of coffee or tea. And we it's a stunning breakfast, and not everybody can finish it, but you feel as if you don't need to eat any lunch anyway. Yeah.
Challenge accepted. Before I ask you for the details, how people can sign up, when it is, where it is, do they need to sign up or anything? You mentioned Prendergast Butchers there. If people are looking for Christmas orders, is there a deadline?
We like to try and get orders in by about the 16th of December if we can, just obviously because, we are buying local from local farms. So, they obviously start getting the poultry ready at that sort of point. So we have to sort of give final numbers probably before that, so the farms can make sure they've got hopefully the sizes that people want. It's not always the case that we can get, if somebody wants a 6-pound turkey, we can't program the birds in the farm to say, I'm going to be 6 pounds. So, but we try and get them then. But we've always got availability, usually right up to Christmas Eve for those last minute orders. But come on down and get your order in and make sure you have some local produce. Yeah.
Good to know. And come on down to the Wolfe Inn. Give us those administrative details. When is it? Where is it? What time do I need to pre-book? How can we get involved in the big breakfast to support Prostate Cymru?
Okay, so it's this Saturday, the 16th. We'll be opening the doors at 8 o'clock and going right through to around about 12 o'clock. Come along. I wouldn't say if you're a big party, please give us a ring and tell us there's 50 of us coming. But otherwise, just call in anytime you want. We'll all be here. There's going to be quite a few people here to help out and make sure everything's going well. But yeah, and we're asking for donations. We are. So I mean, if you think our breakfast is worth a couple of pounds, then that's what we'll accept. If you think it's worth £100, then we're more than happy to accept that, because it's going to such a good cause. So, and lastly, I've got to say that all of the guys here who work at the Wolfe every day are coming in free of charge. So they're not expecting any wages for the day. So they're donating all their time. And again, all of the produce has been donated by local companies. So yeah, should be an amazing day to raise as much money as we possibly can.
Fantastic. It's a great cause. It's a great event. It's an opportunity to come together to celebrate life and being local and being a community, whilst also having those serious conversations in a light-hearted manner, whilst raising funds for more education, for more equipment for men that are going through issues with prostate problems. Had a great chat with Brian a couple of weeks ago where he was talking about the cause and what they've helped fund in hospitals, actual machinery that's being used in operating theatres, and it's thanks to fundraising efforts that you're doing there at the Wolfe and all the patrons that come and help out on the day. So if you are able and you're looking for a big breakfast in lovely surroundings at an award-winning best pub in Pembrokeshire, then what more do we need to say to get you down there? Chris, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to put you on the spot. Have you got a favourite song?
Oh, yes. Now I'm an AC/DC fan, so yeah. So any AC/DC song is my cup of tea.
There you go. I'm sure that we can put that on and you'll have a cup of tea ready for all those that come on Saturday. Chris, thank you so much for joining us here on the Gina Tom Breakfast Show with OC Davis.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for joining, for coming to the Wolfe and helping us.
Amazing. Gee, there's one more order of business.
Oh, yes, we're going to find out if your name is going into that main prize draw on the 29th of November. A £50 fuel voucher could be yours.
Thanks so much, Chris.
Brilliant. Cheers, both.
Embrace every moment behind the wheel in your happy space with the MG HS range from £24,995 and a 7-year warranty. Visit OC Davis today and elevate your